A one-arm pull-up. An ultimate skill that can impress pretty much anyone in your gym or park or whatever it is you are. Not every athlete is able to perform one-arm pull-up. It's one of those exercises that you have to perform when you are ready. For example, when you have a background in calisthenics, powerlifting, if you have some kind of strength training background, then you're able to start doing one-arm pull-ups. But if you love calisthenics and you've been training it for a while, like me, I have almost 20 years experience in calisthenics, then chances are you're already doing one-arm pull-ups or you are ready to learn one. Hi everyone, my name is Danny Montana and I've been training calisthenics for almost 20 years and I have a very successful calisthenics career. I was the champion of Ukraine, I have some wins in the United States, in Europe, and I pretty much love this sport with all my body and soul. I've also done bodybuilding shows, bench pressing. Right now I'm training also for arm wrestling and I have competed in amateurs and in pros. And I have some first place wins in amateurs. And in this video I want to show you how I went from 0 to 17 one-arm pull-ups in one set, meaning not leaving the bar.
No showing off allowed. Yeah? That's what I do.
I have achieved this goal recently on one of my workout sessions and I was super happy about it because my best was 15 reps 2 years ago in 2021. And don't get me wrong, those are explosive and powerful reps. You can hate me on the quality of those reps, but as in my opinion, quantity makes quality. The more I can do those kind of dirty reps, the more I can do clean reps. The most important foundation for one-arm pull-up is of course pull-ups on 2 arms. The more you can do, the better it is for the skill. So I would say if you can do 25-30 clean reps on both arms, then you can start learning one-arm pull-up. So back in the days when I was about 16 years old, I was training pretty much every day. I wanted to achieve the best results. I wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was training with my friend on the pull-up bars and I started training dips, and that's pretty much everything that we did. We did pull-ups and dips. And my best result was around 800 pull-ups in one day and around 1200 dips in one day. And it looked like 400 pull-ups in the morning and then 400 pull-ups in the evening session. What I'm trying to say is that you have to have a really solid background, a foundation. You have to perform as many sets as possible on 2 hands so your body is ready, is strong enough and have enough endurance to start training for one-arm pull-ups. And of course there are many opinions, there are many techniques that you can do this one-arm pull-up. You can do it super clean without any kicking, or you can go just explosive rep by rep. It depends on what competition you're competing in or you just want to train for yourself. For example, when I was setting the Guinness World Record, which is this one, in 2021 I did the most one-arm pull-ups in 1 minute, which was 18. I was so motivated by this world record because it was set back in 2011 or 2012 and this record was about 10 years unbreakable. Nobody could touch this record. So I know, yes, those are super explosive and powerful reps. I've done 17 and I think with this technique within a few months I can get to 20 reps. And if you can see my videos, most of the time I'm doing my reps very explosively, and the reason why is because the more I do explosive reps, the more strength I'm gaining. So how did I start training for one-arm pull-up? As I said before, I was training lots of pull-ups almost every day. And then when I was doing more than 30 reps within one set, I started trying to learn one-arm pull-up. And I wasn't really good at it at the moment, but then I started implementing things like static holds. So when you pull up on both hands, you let one hand go and you just hold statically within one hand and hold as long as possible and go on the negative. One of the exercises that also helped me to achieve better one-arm pull-up was holding the bar with one hand and then putting the rope or some belt lower, and then you kind of have assistance of this belt or the rope and you go with one arm pull-up this way. So the more you can do this way, it's better also for you. And another thing that can help you in one arm pull-ups is weighted pull-ups on 2 hands. So if you can do like 20 kilo pull-ups for about 15-20 reps, which is pretty good, then you'll be very good, very strong at one arm pull-up. So the more weight you can pull up with 2 hands, the easier it's gonna be for you to pull up on 1 hand. So if you're a beginner, I already said that some negative holds can help, lots of sets can help, extra weight can help to strengthen your upper body, strengthen your arms, so you can be ready for this first one arm pull-up. But if you're a professional athlete that can do 2, 3, 5 or even 10 one arm pull-ups, the next information is going to be useful for you. So based on my experience, the best way to train one arm pull-ups is train them once a week, making a very hard, high in volume workout session, meaning many sets, many reps. Usually I'm doing 1 set max, trying my best, as many as I can do. And then I work based on this number. I do like 50-60% in every set. And those sets are like 4 or 5 working sets after the max. One of the great things that helped me to progress in one arm pull-ups are static holds over the bar. So I'm grabbing with reverse grip and I'm just holding over here for about 10 seconds. Then I switch to another one, 10 seconds, like switch back 8 seconds, 8 seconds, 6, and then I switch my arms until I feel like I'm tired. And then I take a break for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then I do it again. And also weighted one arm pull-ups is the next level shit, next level stuff that can help you to progress in this exercise. So usually I start with some small weight, for example 2 kilos, and then I can increase it to 5 kilos. Sometimes on the heavy training sessions I can do 10 kilos. I haven't tried my 1 rep max with extra weight, so I'm gonna try it now and let you guys know in a few months what's gonna be my result. So I'm usually doing between 10 to 15 sets on my heavy workout days, and when it's a light workout session, then I'm gonna do about 4 or 5 sets, and usually it's on both arms. So I'm doing sets of 15-20 reps. It depends on your max, how many you can do, or on a general feeling, how you're feeling your body is recovered or not. And usually the rest between sets is about 2-3 minutes, but it depends also on everyone's body. You should see for yourself and find the best time to rest, but it shouldn't be too long and it shouldn't be too little, so you can have enough time to rest. And you can also measure your pulse, how many rounds per minute your heart rate is going. So if it's over 120 and still pumping, then you should take more rest. When you see that your pulse is decreasing to about 90, maybe 100 rounds per minute, then you can start doing your next set. So it can take about 3, maybe 4 minutes. For someone it can take 5 minutes between sets. So you should test it for yourself. For me, it's always about 3 minutes between sets. So that's pretty much my workout routine. When I'm doing heavy sets, I'm always going for 1 rep max, then 4 or 5 working sets, and then negative holds. And then sometimes I can do pull-ups with extra weight, like small weight, about 2-5 kilos, also to finish off the session. And after those exercises, I can go to dumbbells and train my bicep. Also can train wrist to do some wrist curls, because I'm training for arm wrestling as well. And those exercises help me to get my arms stronger, and in general it's very good exercise to have big forearms. I don't have mine big, but you know, working on them, and they're good for arm wrestling. So if you want to ask me about what my goal is, it's definitely 20 pull-ups in 1 set without letting the bar, and then it's more than 25-26 reps in 1 minute to break the Guinness World Record. And I will keep training for that, and thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, you can contact me on Instagram or write down in the comments and let me know what topics are interesting for you. I'm gonna be doing more of those videos in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to warm up before the trainings, and see you soon.